Hey guys, what's going on? B McG here, and today we have war number 6 of season 31. Don't know why I almost forgot that. But we have 4 fights today. We're going up against STKAG, I think is what they're called. Something about Stark. I have no idea who these guys are. I've never seen them before. Not as a knock on them or anything. Gotta treat them like any other opponent, obviously, but they're not like an alliance like Noon or DSVG that I would know. But yeah, we're starting out on Path 7. Our first fight's against Human Torch. We're using Nick Fury here. My attack team is Nick Fury, Overseer, and Mr. Fantastic. Nick Fury gets 2 fights, Overseer gets 2 fights, and Reed gets pre-fight duty. You know, my favorite thing to do. So starting off against this Human Torch, there's Kinetic Transference, which is kind of annoying. I was honestly contemplating using Reed here because he could deal with this Human Torch with ease, honestly. But I was assigned Nick Fury, so I was just going to use Nick Fury. My officers wouldn't steer me in the wrong direction. Right there we got a nice little intercept, and I slip up on the decks, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I take Path 7 in AQ, and I swear this has like a point to it. One of the first fights I always take every day is Human Torch. So I've gotten really good at dexing his special 1, but for some reason I still struggle with it sometimes. I do well when I'm using like XL characters like APOC, but that fight went down pretty nicely. I kind of YOLO'd it at the end. Pretty much just hoped the special 2 would kill him, but I was fairly confident it would, which is why I did it. But yeah, next up we have Moi and Vivified and Brute Force, and we're using Overseer here. And war number 10 of season 30, I was supposed to take this fight with Overseer, but that was the one war where every defender had high ground, and that's the war that got the season canceled, so I didn't take the fight. So I was so glad to see that I got assigned it today, because it worked exactly how I thought it would. Pretty much get Maw locked into the corner, and you punish his special 1 with your heavy attack. And with MD and Vivified and all that coming together, it's basically he throws a special 1, I throw my heavy attack. Then he throws a special 1, then I throw my heavy attack. And it's pretty much a really solid loop. You don't really have to worry about high ground at all. You just keep using that heavy attack. He's got great reach, and if you dash back, you can use your light attack to push it back forward. I ended up using like 2 light attacks and to get some spacing at one point. So yeah, he's super good. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. Definitely top 3 favorite characters. But next up, we're going on Path 1. We're starting off against the Spider-Ham here. This is another Nick Fury fight, and this is a long fight. I'm not a huge fan of fighting Spider-Ham. He's not like that hard when you have a proper counter and everything, but yeah, he gets kind of annoying. He's just a really annoying defender in my opinion. He's not even hard when you have the right counter. He just like puts a taunt on you, and that lowers your attack, which is always annoying in my opinion. But yeah, so we start the fight by throwing a special 1 after this. Well, it's not here. It's going to be after the heavy attacks because we have to get rid of the Porker Popper. And then now we throw the special 1. That's going to remove the other Porker Popper. But I want to get my tactical charges up to 16 so I'm fully unblockable, just in case. And I also want to be high enough to cancel out his Spider-Ham's evade, so I don't have to worry about that. So it just becomes a normal fight. Just gonna have to play around Vigor and Outlast, but it's not a huge issue. And we're constantly willpower healing if we don't shrug off the debuffs, which I think is fine because I don't need to be launching specials the whole fight. I could just do light ending combos and get that massive bleed on the 4th light. So yeah, it's really straightforward fight. It's just don't suck. And spoiler alert, I don't suck it up. So yeah, we get our unblockable now because we have 16 charges. And yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Keep going. And yeah, like if Spider-Ham plays super passive, I just run into him like I did here. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with how this one went. For those who don't watch like most of my videos, this season was the first season I ever got to use Nick Fury at all in competitive war. I never had him as like I don't even have him as a 5-star now. So the 6-star rank 3 is like my highest ever Nick Fury, if that makes sense. So using him for the first time ever was tons of fun, because it's like I got to like experience something I've never experienced before. As weird as that sounds, but yeah, he's definitely a really solid character. He's definitely decent. Yeah, his bleed damage is definitely really decent too, like right here. Yeah, right there. Finished the fight with the full yellow bar. Definitely a decent fight. And next up we have Bishop on Buffet, and this is a really fun fight. I'm super happy I was assigned this one. So we go in. We're going super quick here because we had like 20 seconds left in the power start 1. So the goal here is to ramp up Overseer's gamma power by triggering Dex, then hitting Bishop to remove the precision buff. We do that 3 times, so we have 6 gamma power, and we'll be just under 2 bars of power, so we'll activate Cosmic Mode with the special 1, and we will be able to get off another special 1 here, and that's going to stun him like it did with the first one, obviously. And then we do some juicy combos. So right here I was already fine. I could have baited the special 2 if I wanted, but we finished with the special 1, and that was a very pretty ending. So he's definitely a really decent character. Definitely tons of fun to use. So due to time constraints, I'm recording this while the war is going. It's looking like it's favorable for us, but I don't want to like go out and say we won this war. So I'm hoping we will, but by the time this is uploaded or whatever, the war should be over. So I'll probably have a pinned comment saying whether or not we won or not for those who care. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. If you did end up enjoying the video, consider hitting like, consider subscribing if you already subbed. You know I love you, and I will see you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out.